Good afternoon, everyone. So today I'm really excited to be here. So as William mentioned that we haven't been here like for a very long time, and then we are actually doing pretty good right now. We are having a lot of new products to introduce to you guys, and then we are definitely like bringing the best product, best quality nowadays. Okay, so. Does everyone here already know Supermicro yet? Who doesn't know Supermicro? Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, since like we are trying to grow our Thai business right here, first of all, I want everyone to know Supermicro first, and then so I just want to briefly go through what we are doing right now. If you look at our stock price, we are actually doing pretty good. If you look at our revenue right now, basically in last year, Supermicro, we are having like 5.2 billion revenues, okay? And then we are targeting right now like more than 7 billions this year, okay? So we are keep growing, and then we are making our products more and more perfect right now. Now we are a worldwide company. So we are, basically we founded in 1993. So this is our 30 years. So look at the logos we're here right now. This is our 30 years anniversary right now. So we are based in Silicon Valley, US. That is our first campus. And then the second campus we have is in Taiwan, which is supporting all the APAC area. That is our APAC headquarters. And Europe, we have a HQ as well in the Netherlands. And then we are very excited to tell you that we are opening a whole new campus in Malaysia to support the Southeast Asia. Okay, so in the future, we will, maybe next year or the 2025, after the building is finished, we will provide the greatest support and serviceabilities in Southeast Asia, okay? All right, so, and then now we are actually like having like more than 5,000 employees worldwide. And not just these four headquarters worldwide, we are actually having a lot of like sales and marketing office all around the world, okay? All right, so now Supermicro, we are not just a hardware company. So a lot of people think Supermicro, we are selling hardware, we are selling computers, we are just selling servers. But actually now, we are a total solution company, okay? So a lot of people asking us like, why are we being so successful? I think the most important is that we are trying to make like most of the product to fit into every segment, every applications. So we have the widest and largest product portfolios in the server industry, okay? And then right now, we are actually doing the whole rack scale. So our production capacity, we can produce more than 3,500 racks like per month. That is actually pretty impressive. So we're shipping rack to rack, and then all the plug and play solutions like from our production to the customer side, to the end user side, they are just plugged into their power, and then the rack is ready to work in their infrastructures, okay? So, and then, as I mentioned, a lot of people think it's only a hardware company, but that was the Supermicro 1.0. So now, in the 1.0, we are actually just making hardware, that's true, okay? In the 1993, we started making the motherboard, we're making the component level. And then the Supermicro 2.0, we are making servers. We have all kinds of the server for like the rack mount servers, multi-node series, multi-processor series. We have all kinds of server. And then now we call ourselves Supermicro 3.0 right now. Okay, so through Supermicro 3.0, we're providing a total solutions, the rack scale solutions. We also have the whole data center management tools to help you manage your infrastructures, okay? So now we are Supermicro 3.0 to provide the greatest and latest best solutions, okay? All right, so again, now we are providing the the rack scale, so it's like L11 or L12 right now, okay? And then so we are now also providing the liquid cooling solutions. We are making our own liquid cooling solutions rack right now, okay? So we will go deeper into the liquid cooling solution later, but I just want to emphasize that we are capable of doing the liquid cooling solutions. Since like nowadays, not only the CPU, not only the GPU, not only the memory is getting higher and more and more powerful, the wattage is getting higher and higher. So we have to solve these kind of thermal issues for your data centers. So we are making the whole new liquid cooling solutions for you, okay? All right, and then so by making liquid cooling solutions, it's actually one of our Supermicro's goal as well. So we are calling ourselves a green computing company, okay? So basically, the goal, we are trying to make the server perfect. Besides that, we are trying to make the Earth greener. That's our goal. So by doing the liquid cooling rack, we are actually like reducing the OPEX and reducing the PUE, and then to save your cost and save your energies in your infrastructures, okay? All right, so William has already mentioned the X13 generations system products, right? So basically, Supermicro, if you know Supermicro product, we call our generation by X from 1 to now is the 13th generation. X is the Intel platform, and then now X13 is compatible with the 4th generation Intel scalable processor, okay? So we have the whole new lineup that we are really excited to introduce you, okay? So we have like the widest and largest product portfolios. We have more than like 15 family systems. I can show you a little bit more about that. And then we are resource-saving architecture to reduce the cost and your energy again. So let me show you our whole new product lines, okay? So again, we have all kinds of servers that can fit into all kinds of different applications, different segment, different usage, okay? So from the very top corner one, the universal GPU and PCI GPU, that is the top trending servers right now. Everyone is talking about AI, and then the basic of the AI is the AI infrastructures, which is the GPU and the computing powers for your servers and your infrastructures, okay? So we provide these kind of solutions, and then we also have the multi-node servers to provide, since we need more and more servers right now, but the space is limited, right? So we are making different type of the multi-node server, like our Super Blade products, Big Twin product, Grand Twin products, all kind of Twin series product, which is the highest density servers, like to reduce the cost of the space, okay? And then we have the general enterprise server, which is very powerful and very flexible. We call it Hyper series. And then lower cost version of Cloud DC series and WIO series. And then we also have the multi-processor nodes, okay? So for this type of server, it's perfect like for if you need a large capacity of memories, or you need a lot of core counts by a single nodes, okay? All right, so, and then we also have a lot of success story about our age in IoT and 5G, okay? So we are also having a lot of success story to talk about like the 5G, how we deploy those kind of applications. And also we have our workstation and mainstream servers. So we have the largest portfolio in the industries. If you see other server vendor, you will not see this kind of product portfolio, okay? So whenever you think of like your application, you don't know what kind of hardware that you want to do, probably you should think of Supermicro. So when you think of Supermicro, we can definitely find a standard product that can fit into your application. Okay, and that is our goal. Okay, so with, again, the X13 generation is the generation we are running with the fourth generation's Intel scalable processor. So in the fourth generation Intel processor, they have the latest and greatest technology embedded into the CPU right now, like the AMX, and then the IAA, the in-memory accelerators, and then the DSA, QAT, and VRAM boost for every kinds of different applications that accelerator that are embedded into the CPU, okay? So with this kind of technology, we have our perfect server to work with the Intel first generation scalable processors, and then to provide the best solution for this kind of applications. For example, our hyper servers is a perfect solution like for the AI deep learning applications, okay? So with the Intel AMX, this will be the perfect solutions for your AI. And with this box, we can put up to like 4 GPU, four very powerful GPU in a single box. And then with the Intel AMX technology, this will be a perfect solutions for the AI, okay? And then for the multiprocessor series, as I mentioned, for multiprocessor, we can put a lot of capacity of the memory into a single box, right? So with a single this box, there are totally like 64 DDR5 memories in a single box, okay? So 64, that was around like 16 terabyte of the memory, okay? So in this box, it will be a perfect solution for the in-memory database. So like the IAA, with the IAA technology, this will be a perfect solution for you, okay? If you're running those type of the database solutions. And then for storage, we now are actually providing the all-flash servers, okay? So all-flash servers means that it's all supporting the NVMe. Like from the general U.2, U.3, E1S, or like the M.2, M.3, this type of different type of the NVMe, we all supported. We have all kinds of the storage server to provide the all-flash servers. Okay, so with the Intel QAT and DSA technology, it will be boost up a very perfect storage throughput performance, okay? And then also, we have a single socket servers, okay? For the Cloud DC, we have the single socket version. So with the limited cost, or you want just limited core, but you still require to achieve the throughput. With this kind of a server and then the Intel QAT solutions, that will be a perfect solution for your network throughput box, okay? And again, we have our very successful case by using our Super H servers and then with the VRAM boost technology to do their 5G topology boosting, okay? So again, we have all kinds of the server that can fit into the different applications, and with the assistance of the Intel processor, we can maximize the performance of your applications, okay? Also, now the fourth Intel Xeon processors, fourth generation Xeon processor, we have the Max series to provide the HPC. And then, so we have all kinds of this type of server to supporting the Xeon Max series and to provide the maximum performance to do your applications, okay? So when you are not sure like what kind of hardware that can supporting your applications, think of Supermicros, okay? So we have all the kinds of different servers that can fit into your application and boost your infrastructures, okay? So today I'm gonna focus on a more, the most popular series that we have is our rack mount servers, okay? So the rack mount servers, what brings the rack mount servers into the picture? Because I think rack mount server is the general enterprise servers. Even though like people are talking about a lot of different applications, but how do we use a single box to fulfill all kinds of different applications? The most important thing is the flexibility, okay? If you can use a single box to do multiple different jobs, then why don't we just use a single rack mount server to do all kinds of jobs? A very good example is if you are using the hyper-converged or the cloud data center, okay? So thinking of your cloud service provider, okay? So you want to use it, you just want to purchase a single type of box, and your end customers want to use your cloud, and then you can use a single box to configure the system from a very low end, very low core count box to a very high end, which is supporting the largest core counts, largest memory capacity, largest network throughputs, this type of server, then the flexibility can definitely provide those kind of capability, okay? So the hyper-converged and cloud data center, it's a very, we have a lot of like different big customers. They are actually just using our rack mount servers to do their hyper-converged solutions and their cloud data centers, okay? Also, the enterprise and database, of course, this is a general enterprise servers. We can do all kinds of the basic general enterprise servers by our Supermicro rack mount servers as well. And 5G telco, we have a lot of success stories. So since like, if you know like the 5G right now, we have the cloud side, we have the 5G core side, we have the Open RAN side to build a whole 5G topology, right? So with this type of single box, it can be fitted into your O-RAN topology and also the 5G core or your cloud. So with the flexible single box, you can put everywhere in the 5G topology, okay? And then software-defined storage, since like we are providing a lot of Stripe-based in the front, not just the SAS, SATA, also the latest NVMe. So it's a Gen 5 NVMe in the front, and we are certifying our servers with all kind of different applications, like SAF, like vSAN, like all kinds of different software-defined storage solutions. So a rack mount servers is also perfect for the software-defined storage solutions, okay? And last but not least, okay, so we have the GPU optimized server as I've shown. So we can supporting a lot of like up to like 8 GPU in a single box with high-speed links, right? But also with the flexibility of the rack mount servers, we are also providing the capability to supporting up to like 4 GPU, 4 dual width GPU, or up to 8 single width GPU, okay? So this type of server has the flexibility to provide the basic AI training function or like the inferencing functions as well, okay? So if your application don't know what to, what kind of hardware that you should choose, first think of Supermicro. And then if you don't know what kind of hardware can fit into, probably the most flexible rack mount server can fit into your application, okay? So I want to introduce our latest and greatest product series called Hyper Series. So Hyper Series is our flagship of our Supermicro's X13 product lines. So it's a rack mount server. We have 1U type of servers with the 12 drive base in the front, and then 3 PCIe and 1 OCP module in the rear side. And then in 2U, we have 3 types. We have the 2.5-inch dry bay version with 24 NVMe Gen 5 NVMe in the front, and also the 3.5 inches dry base in the front. And then in the rear side, we can supporting up to 8 PCIe slots and also 2 OCP modules. Okay, so that's very flexible and then providing a very good I/O from the front side for the storage and also the PCI expansion in the rear side and networking throughputs in the rear side. And again, this type of box supporting up to 4 GPU, 4 dual width GPU, and also like up to 8 with 8 single width GPU. Okay, and the last one is the we call it Hyper E. So for this type of server, it's actually a short depth server for 5G. So with the 5G topology, we have a lot of different space constraints. So we have to make the server short depth. So when we talk about the short depth servers, it's actually a server that's shorter than 600 millimeter. Okay. So for this type of server, it can basically fit into all kinds of 5G or edge site data center. Okay. So, and it's also a front I/O version. Okay, all the I/O is coming from the front. Okay, and all these 4 servers can supporting the latest and best Intel 4th generation Xeon processors. Okay, so each processor can supporting up to 60 cores. So a single DP dual processors server can supporting up to 120 cores per system, okay? 120 cores, and with the hyper threading, we can have like 240 threads in a single box, okay? And the memory capacity, we have 32 DIMM inside, so it's supporting up to like 8 terabyte in a single box, okay? So this will be a very powerful and very flexible server for every kind of application. It can cover like maybe, I would say like 90% of the current application in the market, okay? And then we have another series called Cloud DC series. Oh, by the way, so we have a server's static demoing outside. It's actually a dual processor rack mount server. So if you are interested, I can show you a bit outside later in the break time, okay? So the next series is the Cloud DC series. The Cloud DC series is, look at the name. So it's Cloud DC, right? DC stands for data center, so it's very straightforward. We're designing this type of server just to make it for your cloud data center, okay? And we're trying to cost optimize everything for this type of server. So this solution will be a perfect solution if you have some cost concern for your cloud data center. And also this has like three type of 1U server, all just a different type of dry bay, and 1 2U servers, and with the 3.5-inch dry base, 12 3.5-inch dry base. And in the rear side, we are supporting 6 PCIe slots and also 2 OCP AIOM modules. Okay, so this, if you are having like some of the cost concern, this will be also have a really good performance, but a very low cost for your applications, okay? And then if you have space constraint, what can you do? We are offering the Twin series for you. This is a multi-node servers, okay? So this is only a 2U box, but we are supporting up to 4 nodes, like in a single 2U box, okay? So it means that we are having like 8 processor in a single 2U single 2U box, okay? And then we also have the 2.0 version, okay? So a lot of customers, they have the high density requirement. They will using this type of server to fulfill their space limitation, okay? So, and then not just the hardware, we are actually, all this type of server, we are certifying with a lot of different software solution as well, okay? From the basic, like the operating system level, like the database HPC, or like big data applications, software-defined storage, AI, machine learning, deep learning applications, and also cloud or hyperconverged applications. We have all our very close partner and working with them to certify all kind of software solutions, okay? And one of our closest partner is Red Hat. Okay, so for all these 3 models I mentioned in previous slide, the Hyper series, the Cloud DC series, and also the Big Twin series, the multi-node high-density servers, we are certifying our servers with the OpenShift, Red Hat OpenShift solutions. Okay, so if you are looking for this type of solutions, this Rackmount servers or the multi-node servers might be a perfect solutions for you to do this type of OpenShift, okay? All right, let me just share some of our success story for your reference. Maybe looking at a spec and looking at what we are doing might not inspiring you. Probably this kind of success story can inspire you, okay? So, we have actually a lot of different success stories, like from green computing to accelerated computing, cloud, hyperconverged data centers, or like the general industrial or enterprise solution and 5G IoT solutions. We have all kind of success story for our very valued customers, okay? So the first one, as I mentioned, the most important for the Rackmount server is the flexibility, okay? So with the flexibility, it's a perfect solution for hyperconverged, okay? So for hyperconverged solutions, they want to use a single box. They just want to purchase one type of the box, okay? And then they can use that type of single box to supporting from very low end to very high end, or just the very high end, and they can do the hyperconverge to create a lot of like the VM with a very powerful resource from the CPU resource, from the memory resource, or even the virtual GPU resource as well, okay? So our Rackmount servers biggest client is actually hyperconverged company, okay? And then also, for the cloud infrastructure provider, that is the same reason. Using the flexibility when they are trying to provide their end customer a different type of the configurations, they can use a single box, configure the system from the very low end to very high end, and then to fulfill their end customer needs, okay? And also for the 5G. So this is the 5G topology, okay? So we make all kinds of different type of server that can fit into all kinds of different 5G segments, from the 5G RAN, 5G core to the clouds, okay? So for the Rackmount, we can also use our short dash server to put into the H side, the RAN side, okay? For the longer chassis version, we can play the important role in the 5G core and cloud data centers. Okay, so one of our biggest client for 5G is the Rakuten Symphony. So we are actually posting this success story on our website. So if you are interested, please go to our website and take a look. This will probably help you if you are looking for the 5G topologies and how our servers can help Rakuten to fulfill their needs and to help them to be successful, okay? And then they are actually just using our Edge server and our rack mount servers for both their RAN side and also their 5G core and cloud side, okay? All Supermicro servers, okay? And then also we have another 5G telco company. It's one of the biggest one in Taiwan right now. They are actually requesting the high density server. So they are using our Twin Series, which is the 2U and 4 node servers that I just mentioned. This type of server to do their, since they have the space limitation, right? They're using this type of server to do their 5G topology as well. Okay. And also, for the multi-node servers, the high-density servers, we have also a lot of the customers, they are requesting this type of server to do their VDI solutions, okay? So since like with the high density, we have like, again, we have like 8 processors in a single 2U box, right? So in a single 2U box, we have a lot of cores. So with this core, we can create a lot of VDI, okay? So that will be a perfect solution. And we can also plug in the GPU resource into the servers, okay? So they are using, so this is one of our, actually, one of the biggest semiconductor in the world, actually. They are using this type of server to do their EDA tool by using this type of server to do the VDI solutions, okay? And also, the other one, also another biggest semiconductor company in the world, they are using a different type of high-density solutions to do their EDA tools as well. Okay, so again, I already shared a lot of different success story that we have, and then how we are helping our customer to make them success. We have a lot of the resource. We have a lot of webinars. We have white papers that posted on our website, okay? So please go take a look and see if there's any application that you might be using, and then what might be a good fit of the server that can help you to be successful, okay? And then we also have a lot of co-marketing events with Intel as well. This is the Q3 and Q4. Yeah, you can take a picture and then see if you are available this time. And then please come join us. We are showing a lot of different servers in this kind of events. And then come talk to our folks. Or if you are just having some questions, I'll be here whole day. Please come talk to me. Yeah, so this is actually my last slide. So if you are having any questions, I'll be right here or right at the outside. So we are actually demoing the servers outside. We have all kinds of servers. We have the Workload servers, we have the workstation, we have the Edge server outside. Okay, so we are here, Supermicro, we are here to just show them what we're doing and then how we can help, okay? Please come talk to us if you have any questions or how we can help you, okay? Again, my name is Yenwei Hong, so I'm from Supermicro. I'm in charge with the rack mount servers and all kinds of the different Intel processors solutions, okay? So yeah, thank you everyone joining today. This is my presentation for today, but I'll be here. Just come talk to me, okay? All right, thank you.